Okay, so let's delve into some examples of some basic arithmetic sequence problems. So here we have a common difference of 7. Okay, you can see that it's going up by 7. Plus 7, plus 7. So all I have to do now is just add 7 4 more times. So if I add 7 to 14, I get 21. Add 7, I get 28. Add 7, get 35. Add 7, we get 42. That was easy. Then we have this one. So it looks a little different, but that's the beauty of math. It's like the same thing. You just follow the rules. So they're going up by the same amount. I'm adding x plus x is 2x, 2x plus x is 3x. So my common difference is x. So if I want to get the next 4 terms, all I do is add x 4 times, and I get 4x, 5x, 6x, and 7x. Next tasty example. I go from 5k to negative k to negative 7k. So it looks like we're going down because they're becoming negative and staying that way. And it looks like to go from 5k to negative k that I subtract 6k. So I subtract 6k, and that's my common difference. And then just keep subtracting 6k 4 more times, and we end up with negative 13k for subtracting 6k from 7k, subtract negative 6k again, that's negative 19k, subtract 6k again, negative 25k, subtract 6k again, we get negative 32k. Oh, it looks like the Amazon logo. Anyway, all right, so let's do a slightly different type of problem. So this time they're giving you a sub 15, which means that this is the 15th term. Sorry for my chicken scratch. They're giving me the common difference of negative 3. They want you to find a sub 1. So whenever I see they give me terms and I know a formula, I like to write the formula down, okay, and start filling in my information. So I don't know my first term. I know that there's 15 terms because this is a sub 15. And I know that a sub 15 is equal to 38. I don't know the sum of the terms and I don't care. We're not even there yet. And I have my common difference is negative 3. So here's the formula. And again, they give you this one on the reference table for the regions. So I'm just going to plug and chug. Even if I don't know what I'm doing, I try plugging into whatever formulas I know, and hopefully the clouds will part and I'll see the path. So I put in the 38 for a sub n, which is a sub 15. And then I have a sub 1 plus n minus 1 times negative 3. And then you can leave this as a sub 1. You don't have to replace it with an x. It's totally preference. But then you see that this is an equation I can solve. There's only one unknown. And then you just follow your order of operations. So 15 minus 1 is 14. So I have 38 is equal to x plus 14 times negative 3. And then 38 is equal to x minus, let's see, 14 times 3. That's, I'm not sorry, 14 times negative 3 is negative 42. Add the 42 to both sides. And we get that x is equal to 80. So that means a sub 1 equals 80. Beautiful. Let's keep going. All right, this time we want a sub 16, and you're given a sub 1 and your common difference. So I start mapping out what I have, okay? I know that a sub 1 is 1.5. I'm calling x a sub 16 because I don't know what that is. I know that there's 16 terms because they want you to find a sub 16. I don't really care about the sum, the partial sum, and I have my common difference. So I have my formula. I'm going to plug and chug. So this time, this is the guy that I don't know. I have this, and I have this, right? So I plug in, I replace a sub 1 with 1.5 because that's my first term. There's 16 terms because I'm finding the 16th term. This n here and this subscript n here, they have to match. So don't be like, well, what if they're different? They're not different. Okay, they can't be when you're using this formula. All right, so I put the 16 there, put in my common difference, and then I just continue. So I have 1.5 plus 15 times 0.5. Well, that's the same thing as saying take half of 15, and half of 15 is 7.5. 1.5 plus 7.5 is 9. And there's my 16th term. Fabulous. Okay, so let's keep going. All right, here we go. We have, this time I don't know which term this is. I have a term and it's 633. I have my first term, I have my common difference. So I start labeling what I have. I don't know how many terms. I don't know which term this is. That's not really important. And my common difference is 24. So I'm just going to start plugging in and seeing where it takes me. So my a sub n, my nth term is 633. My first term is 9. I don't know what n is. You don't have to replace it with x if you don't want to. You can leave it as an n. And I have my common difference. And looky, I can find out what x is. Okay? So I just continue following my order of operations. So I have, you could distribute this. I mean, you have to, because you can't subtract the x with the 1. Combine these two like terms. And we have 633 is equal to 24x, not plus, minus 15. Okay, we add the 15, we have 24x, and then I have 648, and then we divide by 24. And we end up with x is equal to 27, so n is equal to 27.